Alright, how's it going? Darth Bally from the future here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to record an intro. Didn't have time to get an intro done to kind of preface the video or anything. So I got here. We already got some practice in. We're jumping into our first race here with the mini class. So I'm about to get up to the track with my Mini B for the first race of the day. Once again, we didn't have a super duper big turnout here for race day, but that's okay. So I'm trying to leave a little bit more in with kind of us getting some practice laps in, which we usually do. We'll do 2 to 3 laps before the actual start of the race, depending on how long it takes everyone to get up and started.
You guys can take a few laps, line up whenever you're ready.
I know it's not standard, but with as little racers as we've had here the last couple of weeks, we're not usually in a giant rush to get started.
Lining up first on this one's going to be David. Starting second will be Anthony, and third will be Jason.
So I think we're trying to get lined up here. We got somebody doing backflips off the half pipe back there. Getting lined up for the race here.
Alright guys, going on your name. Going for 3 minutes, and I'm starting you now. Good luck, guys.
So three racers in the higher tiered class today. Usually it ends up kind of being broken up to in novice, intermediate, and then I have been getting stuck with the super fast guys for the last couple of months. End up going way too quick up the ramp there, end up getting flipped over. Went from second to third. Whoops. Pretty quick coming around that corner, taking it a little wide. Almost getting into it with traffic, but that should mean we pulled up into second here. Accidentally got into it there.
David 14 forward and first.
Oops. If you guys are wondering what that flashing is on the back of my car, I usually have a LED set up in the back.
David 14 7 and first.
Shit. Come on. Yeah, we're not doing too hot here, making a bunch of mistakes.
Dark Volley 17 9 and third. David 14
Really bad here.
You guys are halfway there with a minute and a half.
I just realized I got put back on the wrong side of the track there. I didn't even realize it mid-race what happened. So I got put very far behind there, basically half a lap. So yeah, we did pretty poorly here, lots of mistakes. It's currently running third, so last overall for the race. Ended up getting hung up on the wall there.
You guys are down to 35 seconds.
I think we had a DNF here. There were 3, and now we dropped down to 2. Still getting hung up really bad on that back wall. Lots of mistakes during this race.
Dark Volley 16-9 in second.
Still going too quick up to the second level there.
David 14-2 in first.
Yeah, watching the footage back here, there's a lot of mistakes, very twitchy.
Alright, last lap, guys, finish them up.
And that's the end of the race there. And we end up coming second overall, which is not too bad.
Nice job, guys.
Flat in first. All drivers are finished. Dark Volley 17 flat in second.
Alright, last lap, guys, finish them up.
All drivers are finished.
Nice job, guys.
This is 16 flat in first. The race is good. Cool.
Alright, up next in the slot's gonna be David, Jason, and Nicole. Alright, here's our last team for qualifier number 1. You guys are going for 3 minutes. On your name and good luck, guys. Starting you now.
David drives. Dark Volley.
Alright, so here is the start of the first micro race for me for the night. Starting off okay. A little bit of a struggle getting up to the second story there.
Drive 16-7 in second. Dark Volley 17 flat in third.
A little bit wide coming around the corner there. Big mess up on the bridge there. We ended up trying to accelerate. Ended up losing traction on that vinyl there. Taking the corner too wide.
7.1 in fourth.
Getting hung up on the plexiglass.
15-7 in second. Dark Volley 19-7 in third. David
Almost clean section. A little bit wide there around the end. Luckily we were able to get around
17-3 in second.
that person without too much trouble.
You guys got 2 more
Dark
minutes.
Volley 18 flat in third. Cole 25.8 in fourth. David 15-1 in first.
Starting to get into a little bit more of a groove here.
Drive 17-1 in second.
Pretty good going around that section there.
David 16-4 in first.
We had a 16.9 on the last lap, which was pretty good considering first was a 16.4.
Cole 29.8 in fourth.
So we're doing alright.
Dark Volley 16
Definitely getting into a rhythm here.
David 15-6 in first.
A little bit wide. End up getting past.
Drive 16-7 in second. David 15-4 in first. Dark Volley 17-7 in third.
You guys are down to 1 more minute.
9.7 in fourth. Drive 16-1 in second. David 16 flat in first. Dark Volley 16 flat in third.
End up getting a little bit hung up on the bridge there again. You've really got to carry your speed through there, because if you try to accelerate on the vinyl, you're just going to get stuck. Just like we take the corner too sharp there, end up cutting the corner, getting stuck on the wall. Alright, so here, unfortunately, we ended up smacking the wall pretty hard, and this is going to be the end of the race here. Initially I thought we had popped off a steering connector, but it turns out we actually ended up snapping a ball stud, which ended up breaking off right at the ball and the threads, so I was actually down a steering knuckle as well. So pretty tough break there, unfortunately, and that's the end for that one.
David, TJ, Vincent, Dark Volley.
Alright, so here we got the start of our second mini B race here for the night.
David 15-6 in first.
Starting off alright, not doing too bad here.
Vincent 17-5 in third. Dark Polly 17-3 in
So we got 4 racers for this round. So definitely a bit better than the 3 and the 2 we had during the last race. So we're still having some trouble keeping a straight line today. We're just kind of having an off day in general here. I had to scramble to get my micro fixed, which at this point I actually didn't have it fixed. So I was in the middle of trying to get it done, and then we got the start of this race going. So I'm definitely jittery and nervous about having my micro fixed in time for my next micro race. Luckily after this we should have the other racers up for, I can't remember if it's micro after or mini after, but we have a little bit of time. And so I'm having a hard time just focusing on the race in general. Then I'm getting hung up on the back wall again. Seems to be a big theme for the day, unfortunately.
1 more minute, guys.
End up muscling it over the ramp there. Really struggling to get through the switchback.
Dark Polly 20.1 in fourth. David 15-6 in first. TJ 18-2 in second. Vincent 15-9 in third.
A little bit better there that lap. End up taking a little tap against the back wall there. Doing okay coming around here. Up over the bridge. We end up losing traction pretty hard there. Again, not enough speed getting carried through to get over the bridge.
Finish them up, guys.
Dark Polly 17-7 in fourth. TJ 15-2 in second. Vincent 16-9 in third. David 14-4 in first.
Nice job, guys.
All drivers are finished.
That was a clean
Dark
race.
Polly 16-4 in fourth.
And last bit of the race there. Alright, and then there's the end of the race, and we ended up coming 4th overall, unfortunately.
Alright. You guys are going to go on your name, going for 3 minutes, and good luck, guys.
Dark Polly, Nick. Nick Mellon.
Alright, and here's the beginning of our next mini race. Got somebody flipping right off the bat there, unfortunately.
Dark Polly 17-9 in first. Nick Mellon 18-1 in second.
They're doing okay. We managed to
24.4
get into first here. Still making a lot of mistakes. We're coming around and bumping into that barrier after the half pipe like every single time. Like I said earlier, just having a really bad off day today.
You guys got 2 more minutes.
Dark Polly 17-2 in second.
At this point, I'm just trying to drive as clean as I can, trying not to rush.
Nick 18-5 in third.
Still trying to pull decent laps, but I am with a group of drivers that aren't usually quite as quick, so I'm trying my best to just drive clean, not make any major mistakes. Definitely not trying to break anything after this point.
You guys are halfway there with a minute and a half left.
McClellan 23.3 in second. Dark Ball 18-1 in first.
Yeah, usually we're running about 17s, low 17s, mid 17s.
And you guys are down to 1 more minute.
And we're up about a second this lap. Just trying to take it easy and not make any major mistakes. Pretty clean pass there. Pretty proud of myself for that one.
30 more seconds.
18-3 in first. McClellan 26.5 in second. Dark Ball 16-9 in first.
He managed to pull a 16.9 there. Yeah, so we got 16.9 in first versus like other races that are doing like 21s and 26s. So like I said, just trying to take my time during this race, make sure we don't break anything. So there's the signal of the last race. See the other drivers getting hung up on each other back there. But overall, we're coming around our last lap here, and officially we are first for that race. So not a bad finish there. Very happy with that.
The race is completed. David drives. TJ Dark Fallen.
Alright, so here we have the beginning of our next micro race here. We did manage to get it fixed up with some help from some other drivers with another steering knuckle. Luckily I did have another ball stud I was able to get put in. But definitely trying to drive extra cautiously now, because that replacement piece is not the low C metal upgraded part, it's the stock plastic piece. So we're definitely trying to make it around without snapping another steering knuckle. End up getting into another racer there a little bit.
You guys got 2 more minutes.
Dark Volley 19-3 in third. Drives 22.6 in fourth. David 16-4 in first.
I remember feeling pretty calm at this point, just trying not to bump into walls and break anything else, of course.
17-3 in third. David 14-9 in first. Drives 16-3 in fourth.
You guys are halfway there with a minute and a half left.
Pretty good section there. We ended up using the wall a little bit to our advantage back there. There, yep, definitely too wide. I hear muttering to myself over the camera. Letting another driver get past us there.
TJ 17-6 in second. David 15-6 in first. Dark Volley 18-1 in third.
Down to 1 more minute.
16-6 in fourth.
Pretty good. Trying my best to stay ahead here. Oh, end up getting hung up a little bit. Oh, end up pitting the other driver there completely by accident. Definitely not on purpose. Try our best to do clean racing, of course. Ended up getting the back of him and rolling him, unfortunately.
30 seconds left.
Dark Folly 17-6 in third.
There we go. We did a good job coming down from the bridge there. Okay job going up to the second story.
TJ 17-3 in second.
Very good corner there.
Drives 19-2 in fourth.
Clean section.
David 15-2 in first.
Starting to really get into a rhythm here.
16-4 in second.
Here's the last lap. Finish him up, guys.
There's the signal.
17-4 in third.
Signal for the last bit. We're third here.
David 14-8 in first.
Everyone finishing up the last lap here. Real wide on the half pipe there.
All drivers are
Nice job, guys.
Dark Folly 18-1 in third.
So overall, we ended up coming third. Not too bad after a DNF, I will say.
Race is completed.
Is it? Oh, it's fine. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Hopefully it's just like a turnbuckle or something. Just pop it back on. Tie rod. Turnbuckle. I don't know my parts anymore. Yeah. I keep calling the parts the wrong stuff lately. No, no worries. I didn't even realize it until I glanced up. I realized we had somebody missing. Yeah, no worries.
Alright, here is round one of the mains. The winner of this race is going to go on to the next one. You guys are going to be going for 5 minutes. And when that bell rings, you guys are going all at once. You don't have to wait for your name. Alright, now starting. Going for 5 minutes. Good luck, guys.
Alright, so here we have the beginning of the Mini B main in here. We ended up getting off to a pretty good start. We ended up staying in first, luckily. Normally I'm not super great at starting these when we all go at the same time, but luckily I was out in front. And then ended up shunting the poor Mini T back into the wall there, creating all sorts of chaos, unfortunately. I just realized that poor blue truck is basically still in the same spot almost a lap later. As the marshal said at the beginning of the race, whoever wins this moves on to the Mini B A main. So of course that's what we're going to be shooting for.
You guys got 4 more minutes.
Dark Folly 19-6 in first.
At this point, like before, I'm really trying my best to just take my time and stay ahead of the pack at the same time, not make any mistakes.
Emmy 33.2 in fourth. Dark Folly
I think we're running about,
17 first.
yeah, running about 17. We got some other people doing like 33s. So just trying my best to watch out for lap traffic.
Joseph 21.4 in second.
End up taking that corner too sharp again, end up getting stuck on the plexiglass.
4.6 in fourth. Dark Folly 20.2 in first. Nick 17.9 in third. Joseph 18.9 in second. Dark Folly 18.5 in first.
Oh, I see that traffic, trying my best to avoid it here.
1.3 in third.
Marsha does a good job.
You guys are
Let me go
halfway
through.
there, 2.5 left.
Dark Volley 17-4 in first. Desert 25.9 in second.
End up taking that way too sharp. Luckily, it didn't mess us up too bad.
Dark Volley 18-5 in first.
You can definitely tell we're trying to go slow here.
Emmy 26.3 in fourth. Nick 24 flat in third.
Went real slow. I wasn't sure if he was going to try to come back on the track and gun it in front of me.
You guys got about 2 minutes left.
Desert 28.2 in second. Nick 19 flat in third. Dark Volley 18-5 in first.
There we go. Marshall trying his best not to get in the way.
Whoops, alright.
Ooh.
1 in fourth.
End up T-boning another driver there on accident.
Desert 18-6 in second. Dark Volley 18-5 in first.
All sorts of chaos going on the track.
24 flat in third.
I see the cars up there. Slow it down a little bit to try to let them get ahead so we can get a clean pass.
Desert 21.8 in second. Dark Volley 17-9 in first. Emmy 32.5 in fourth. Nick 20.1 in third. Dark Volley 18-7 in first. Desert 23 flat in second. Nick 22.3 in third.
Jacob's doing a really good job trying to help out people getting stuck up on that second floor there. Still hanging on to first here. Just trying to finish up. At this point, I know I'm waiting for that bell to ring.
Emmy 45.2 in fourth.
I know we've been cruising in first the whole time, but I'm definitely ready for this particular race to be over.
Dark Volley 19-3 in first.
Last lap, finish them up, guys.
And there's the end. We just got to finish up our laps. Lots of chaos going on in the back there. We end up getting hung up a bit.
Desert 23 flat in second.
Trying to come around.
Nick 30.4 in third. Dark Volley 21.5 in first. Emmy 30.
And luckily, overall, we ended up coming first, and we move into the A main. Super stoked there.
The race is completed.
Anthony, you're
All
staying up
drivers are
here.
finished.
Oh, okay.
Dark Volley.
Oops, alright. Whoa. Not bad. Babe.
Vincent.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can find the flipper stick.
Alright, here's our last race for the minis. You guys are going for 5 minutes. When that bell rings, you guys are going all at once. Good luck, guys. Starting you now.
David 16-1 in first. TJ 16-6 in second. Drives 20.5 in third. Dark Volley 21.8 in fourth. Vincent 23.8 in fifth. David 15-3 in first. TJ 15-2 in second. Drives 14.8 in third. Dark Volley 16-1 in fourth. Vincent 15-7 in fifth. David 14-1 in first. TJ 14-9 in second. Drives 15-6 in third. Dark Volley 15-8 in fourth.
You guys got 4 more minutes.
17-5 in fifth. David 13-9 in first. TJ 18-5 in second. Drives 15-1 in third. Dark Volley 16-6 in fourth. Vincent 16-8 in fifth. David 14-8 in first. TJ 15-1 in second. Drives 15-1 in third. Dark Volley 17-4 in fourth. David 15-1 in first. Vincent 17-6 in fifth. Drives 15-3 in second.
Oh shit.
TJ 20.2 in third. Dark Volley 18-4 in fourth. Vincent 15-3 in fifth. David 17-8 in first.
You guys still got 3 more minutes.
Shit.
TJ 20.6 in second. Drives 25.7 in third. David 15-7 in first. Dark Volley 23.4 in fourth. Vincent 22.8 in fifth.
Fuck.
TJ 16-5 in second. Drives 15-7 in third. David 15-8 in first.
You guys are halfway there. 2.5 minutes left.
Vincent 15-8 in fifth. TJ 15-1 in second. David 15-5 in first. Drives 18-2 in third. Dark Volley 15-5 in fourth. Vincent 19-5 in fifth. David 14-8 in first. TJ 16-5 in second. Drives 16-5 in third. Dark Volley 16-7 in fourth. Vincent 15-5 in fifth. David 14-2 in first. TJ 14-1 in second.
2 more minutes.
Drives 16-7 in third. Dark Volley 16-8 in fourth. Vincent 15-5 in fifth. David 13-9 in first. TJ 21.1 in second. Drives 19-1 in third. Dark Volley 16-8 in fourth. David 15-5 in first. Vincent 23.2 in fifth. TJ 17-8 in second. Drives 16-5 in third. David 14-9 in first. Dark Volley 16-1 in fourth.
Damn.
1 more minute, guys.
TJ 15-7 in second. Drives 15-4 in
Whoops.
third. David 15-7 in first. Vincent 26.4 in fifth. Dark Volley 19-2 in fourth. Drives 15-6 in second. TJ 18-5 in third. David 14-6 in first. Dark Volley 19-5 in fourth. Vincent 23-5 in fifth.
I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
30 seconds.
Your laps ahead.
TJ 17-5 in third.
How many laps ahead of us are
David
you?
17-8 in first.
With you, it'll be second. My second one ahead of you.
Dark
Sorry.
Volley 16-4 in fourth. Vincent 17-7 in fifth.
I don't like being right
Drives
behind you.
15-5 in second. David 15-9 in
I
first.
just gotta follow his line.
TJ 17-6 in third. Dark Volley 16-8 in fourth.
Finish them up, guys. Here's the last one.
Drives 14-6 in second. David 13-5 in first. TJ 14-6 in third.
Nice job, guys.
All drivers are finished. Dark Volley
Good
13-9 and 4th.
David tried to pass us when we were
That's
fighting
not
for
bad.
second.
Yeah, we're fighting for second.
I didn't know.
He
I'm
was
sorry,
sneaking
man.
in there. Yeah, we
Race is complete.
Me and him are both
Sorry,
like.
I would have let you. If I'd have known, I'd have let you. That's.
were bumping and David was
And I saw him coming, so I'm like trying to move.
If I didn't know you guys were battling, I would have let you.
Nick Mullen 27.9 in second.
Here's the last one. Finish him up, guys.
Vincent 21.3 in first. Emmy 46.3 in third. Cole 31.7.
Nice job, guys.
All drivers are finished.
Vincent, you're staying up here. You're going on to the next one.
The race is completed.
What time I got it? What's wrong with it?
I don't think you can turn to the right.
You want me to just bring it to you or?
Yeah, please.
I thought maybe if I would talk enough, it would distract you. But I guess when you lap me twice, it's not gonna That was a good race for me, so I'm happy with that though.
I'm sorry.
No, no worries, no worries.
David. Vincent. Drives.
Fourth. Okay.
TJ.
Take a few laps if you guys need to. This is our last race. Lining up first on this one's going to be David. Lining up second will be Jason. Starting third will be TJ. Fourth will be Anthony. And fifth will be Vincent.
Too wide. Oop. Oh, I keep going wide.
David 16.8 in first.
Mm-mm.
TJ 20.1 in second. Vincent 22.9 in third. Drives 25.6 in fourth. Dark Volley 26.5 in fifth.
Oh.
David 14.9 in first. Vincent 20.2 in second. TJ 25.4 in third. Dark Volley 20.6 in fourth. David 16 flat in first.
Still got 4
Drives
minutes.
22.5 in fifth. Vincent 17.2 in second. TJ 16.4 in third. Dark Volley 17.2 in fourth.
Oops.
David 17.1 in first. Drive 17.2 in fifth.
Oh, no.
16.8 in second. TJ 15.7 in third. David 15 flat in first. Drive 16.4 in fourth. Dark Volley 19 8 and 5th. Vincent 17 3 and 7th.
3.5 minutes
David
left.
15 3 and 1st. TJ 22 flat and 3rd. Dark Volley 17 2 and 4th. Drax
I'm stuck under the
21
bridge.
5 and 5th.
I'm wedged.
David 15 1 and 1st. Vincent 19 1 and 2nd.
3 more minutes.
Shit.
Drax 16 9 and 3rd. TJ 21.7 and 4th. David 14 5 and 1st. Dark Volley 27.8 and 5th. Vincent 17 4 and 2nd. Drax 19 5 and 3rd. David 15 2 and
You guys are
1st.
halfway there with 2.5 left.
Dark Volley 17 8 and 4th. Vincent 17 4 and 2nd. TJ 27.2 and 5th. David 15 6 and 1st. Drax 17 1 and 3rd. Dark Volley 17 8 and 4th. TJ 20.1 and 5th. Vincent 22.4 and 2nd.
2 more
David
minutes.
16 flat and 1st. Drax 18 2 and 3rd. Dark Volley 17 4 and 4th. TJ 15 8 and 5th. Vincent 18 4 and 2nd. David 18 6 and 1st. Drax 16 2 and 3rd. Dark Volley 18 7 and 4th. David 15 1 and 1st. Drax 16 9 and 2nd. TJ 23.6 and 5th. Dark Volley 17 7 and 3rd. David 15 2 and 1st. Vincent 33.8 and 4th. Drax 16 5 and 2nd. TJ 21.5 and 5th. David 15 1 and 1st. Dark Volley 17 5 and
You guys are
3rd.
going strong. You got 1
Vincent
minute
17
left.
5 and 4th. Drax 19 2 and 2nd. TJ 17 8 and 5th. David 14 9 and 1st. Dark Volley 18 flat and 3rd. Vincent 16 1 and 4th. Drax 20.5 and 2nd.
30 more seconds.
TJ 16 6 and 5th. David 17 8 and 1st. Dark Volley 17 8 and 3rd. Vincent 16 6 and 4th. Drax 16 2 and 2nd. David 16 2 and 1st. Dark Volley 18 flat and 3rd. Vincent 18 flat and 4th. Drax 15 4 and 2nd. David 14 6 and 1st.
Finish up your laps, guys.
Dark Volley 17 5 and 3rd. Vincent 18 9 and 4th. Drax 16 2 and 2nd. All drivers are finished.
Nice job, guys.
David 14 5 and 1st.
Oh, oh, oh.